It is wonderful to welcome IssaBel, a talented musician from Ottawa, Ontario, to the podcast. She recently has a new song titled Scream Out. Welcome to the show, Isabel. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing quite well. How's summer over there in Ottawa?
It was really rainy for for a couple of months and then it started to get nice and right now it's really nice. And whenever people have been telling me it's been really hot and like when you're on stage you get really just sweaty and stuff like that. It makes the nerves a little bit more, I guess, there.
Hmm. I see. I know that last week you had a long weekend, so hope that was fun.
Yeah, it was really cool.
So, what are your most recent shows?
My most recent one was I played at Bridgeview and it was like a 2 hour show. It was 6:30 or so at to 8:30, and that was I think 2 days ago. But before that, it was my single release party for
Okay.
Scream Out, and so I did that at the Prescott Golf Course. But I did it hosted by Renegades by Madison, and so I did that, and it was really nice. And there was a lot of people that showed up, and it was pretty much a fully packed venue.
It's wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell me about the making of the song.
So basically, the whole inspiration from for the song was I I was in a gym class for grade 12 and I was in grade 11, so I kind of I was one of the younger ones in the group and we were playing dodgeball. And so I was in the line. Everyone was in the line, but I was picked last. I was like, "Oh, this doesn't feel great." Like this I was really upset and I wanted to let something out. I'm like, they don't know me, they don't know I'm athletic. They didn't even try to get to know me kind of thing. And so I went on that court and I made like a pledge to myself. I'm like, I'm gonna be the last one standing. So I took all that energy and just like that upset feeling and I put on the court and I was the last one standing, which was super cool. And then I went home and I started strumming my guitar really loud and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make a song. So I sat there, I think it was 20 minutes of just writing and just doing the progression and the chords and I had a song and it was called Scream Out because I really wanted to scream out on that chord and just in general I've been building up that feeling for such a long time that that day just I guess spiked something in me to write that song.
All right, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
So, how did you record it?
I recorded it with my producer. His name is Nate Hardy Productions. So he does we're working on some new songs right now too, and we were just in the studio. He has a different he listens to a lot of different songs than I do. So it was really cool for the collab because we had so many different ideas that we made it into the song that we have right now, and it was cool to just have those ideas and that have that diverse thinking process and influences to make the song how it is right now. And it was really cool just to have that process and just to really get to understand how he what kind of music he listens to compared to what I do, what I listen to.
Certainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, tell me about some of the upcoming songs that you guys have.
So there's I'm not gonna give it away, but I've been singing this for quite a bit and I've been singing it as in an acoustic version, but we are starting to make something a little bit different than what I'm used to, as in what you've been hearing since Devotion, Human Like Me, and Scream Out a little bit. It's kind of on an R&B side, but we're also adding a little bit of new textures in it, which I'm really excited for. And also, I still have to write a little bit more lyrics, but I think it's going to be a really good song, and so I'm really excited for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the songs Devotion, Human Like Me are also wonderful tracks from you.
Thank you. Yeah, it's I love those songs. I love that those are my first songs and I always have them close to my heart.
Certainly. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
how would you chronicle your evolution as a musician?
like how I would like progress, like the
Yeah.
steps and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, so when I first started, I was like really little, so it was like kind of hard for me, but I have a lot of help on like a lot of support, and it's just like knowing, like kind of knowing people and networking is like the biggest thing because I feel like you learn a lot and you learn like the ins and outs. And so like the first thing I did was network and get to know people. And the next thing was getting gigs. Gigs is a big thing, is to showcase your talent to different venues and to different people and to gain the fans. And so after that, it's it goes into the original music, which is a big part of who you are and who you are as a musician. It's totally fine if you play covers. And like I believe covers are amazing, but I believe also originality and just like music that comes from you is so beautiful and definitely expresses who you are as a musician and your talents and your creativity. So I believe like moving forward, doing like a lot of more originals and like releasing and marketing that and trying to use those songs as something to build from.
Certainly. Yeah.
Yeah,
So, who would you consider your biggest source of support, music-wise?
I would my parents, they're the biggest supporters like ever. They're amazing. They come to every gig. I don't think I've not seen them at one of my gigs. There was one time where they're like, "We have to go, we have to go." Like I'm like they had to do something, but then they came right back, like maybe 5 minutes after. They're like, "You know what? We canceled it. We want to go see you." And so I was like, "Oh." So I just like loved how they're there, and my mom, she helps me so much because obviously I have a lot going on. Like everyone in the house has something going on, but it's just like nice to have some like that support to like kind of push, like she pushes me a lot and I really admire that of her. And also my dad, he's a sound guy, so he does all my sound and he's actually insane. Like I whenever he started it, I didn't expect it to grow this much. Like he's improved so like a lot and he really understands the equipment and that takes a lot of knowledge and just experience. And he's already got it, even though he has like a lot of experience, but I feel like he's evolved so quickly and I'm really happy for him. I'm proud of him. And
Wonderful.
as well as my mom.
Yeah. I'm guessing
Yeah.
your dad helps you with the technical side of the recording process.
No, he's not there yet. Well, he has recorded some of my shows, but not as in a producer
Oh, I see.
standpoint. Like he doesn't we don't do like the producing yet. But we're probably going to install a studio soon. We're like hoping to, which would be super cool because I've always wanted to like record my own music and I do, but I only have like a little thing like it's right here. It's like super little. I have like only
Mhm.
that. And so I need to like I guess get bigger stuff so I can add more inputs and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a new like home studio in the works, eh?
Hopefully, yes. Whenever I get some more moolah, but we'll see.
Certainly, of course. Um,
Yeah.
so tell me about the making of the Scream Out music video.
So, oh yeah. So I got, I played a gig at Rivoli's in Toronto, and I met this girl. Her name's Bex, and she was so amazing. And then I believe she gave me her contacts or something, and I connected to her through, so there's a group in Toronto where it's like a girls group, and so everyone just supports each other, and it's so amazing. I love just like having that and just like having that contacts and everything, and they're amazing ladies. So I found her and we did play a gig together, and then I contacted her to do a music video for me and just to see like how like I honestly just wanted to see like how it was, and so we called and I just loved her vibe. Her name's Bex Galaxy Productions, and she does like all these music videos and stuff. And so we planned a date. But before that we were like obviously bouncing ideas, and we made a full on just like day of what we're going to be doing, and it was so organized and perfect. And so I didn't rent, but I don't know how it works where we filmed the video inside like a forest, but it's like a public forest, but you can rent the forest or like the area. And so we got to rent it, and we had like the whole foresty area to work with, which was really cool. And so we did it all there. We had like a lot of people so that they helped out, like that helped us out and were like extras, which I was super appreciative about. And yeah, we had it also another place. We went to the water and it was freezing. I had to walk into freezing cold water without even touching it. I like had to do it for the video, and it was only one shot we could take. And I like walked in and I couldn't even make a face or it would have like ruined the video, but I was freezing. I almost like got frostbite, but it wasn't that bad. It was just so cold.
Mhm.
And so yeah, that was like the little process of the music video. And then she edited it. I think it was like a week or two before I got it. And like that's pretty fast, honestly. I think she did it in a week. But yeah.
Mhm. So would this be your first time making a music video?
Yes. It was my first time.
Okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I hope there are more of them
Oh,
in the
me
future.
too. Yeah.
Right. So, yeah, I watched the music video a couple of times. So how would you describe it,
Describe it as in like
the concept, so to speak?
the concept. Oh, so the concept, so in my lyrics there was a part where it was like don't hide under a mask. And so I believe like this whole song kind of represented that in a way, saying like I was talking about myself how like I didn't really feel fitted in because everyone else was fitting into like I guess a version of everyone else in a way. So like they hid under their mask and they try to be like everyone else. And I just didn't feel like I could be that. And so I felt left out of that. But in the chorus, the scream out chorus is like scream out, like be authentic, be yourself, stop being like like shying away from your own persona. And so that was like pretty much the concept was just the mask and just like people trying to convert other people too, like to be like everyone else. And obviously it does play an influence in everyday life, like how you want to be like everyone else, as in just like being everyone else meaning like not being their authentic being, I guess. Like so that was kind of like the whole message behind it. And I think it went really well how like we used the masks and like everyone was using the masks too. And I also use the mask too because I feel like you can sometimes get like roped in and you could follow sometimes. And so it's not wrong to follow. Sometimes you just need to catch yourself that you're following someone else and not being yourself.
Yeah, certainly. So
Hmm.
do you feel like you can express yourself authentically through music?
Yes, that was my biggest outlook, and I've used it since I was a kid. And I didn't really know what to do with music as a kid because I didn't know that you could be a musician or you can be a songwriter or whatever it is. I thought famous people were just famous, you know, you can't really get there. And so and now that I know that it can be like an outlook, I love it and I don't think I would ever be anything else.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, is that something that, continually, motivates you to keep on pursuing music?
Hmm. Yeah, like definitely it's music is so it brings people together and it also brings out like your emotions to like inspire others. And that's what I want to do with my music is to bring people together and to send a message.
Certainly. Yeah. one thing about the music video is that it features you in this dress that makes you look like Elsa from Frozen. So yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, um, so I didn't really I thought it looked like Frozen first, like a little bit, and then I was just kind of going for like a gothic look in a way with the belt and everything.
Yeah,
And so it also Elsa, I love Elsa because she is so just like empowering and she's such a great role model and like and so even like that's like honestly a compliment to like be like Elsa. But yeah, it was just like blue is also very like kind of like a royal color in a way. And so it's just like honestly having confidence like that color and yeah, I was just going for like more of a gothic look. That's like what everyone was like trying to go for too, like as in my extras. And yeah, I thought that would fit like the video very well.
certainly. Yeah, and you mentioned that
Mhm.
you're having to walk upon cold water, and one of the songs that Elsa sings, there's a lyric that goes where the cold never bothered me anyway.
Yeah. Like yeah, pretty much I was Elsa going in there. It was so cold. I don't know how Elsa does it, but she does it.
So does pursuing music help with the I guess your problems with not fitting in and such?
Yeah, honestly, like it sometimes like scares me in a way because I've always been like judged as a kid and just like in general and I feel like there's so many people I met in music that makes that doesn't make me feel like that and it's honestly cool. Like the other day, I had people that I thought they didn't like me that came specifically to come see me for a gig, and I just thought like my music was like just I don't even know. But then like seeing them the other day was so nice because I was like, wow, like that's actually really cool that they came and they came to support me. But I try not to like let that get to me. It's just like honestly just overthinking, but. Um, it does help me with like challenges of just like being myself and I do that through music and it's helped me like a lot with like social anxiety and just like talking to people. It's like all through music because you have to talk to all your audience and just like I love talking now. Like I love being with people and it's definitely because of music.
I see. Well, you're talking to
Yeah.
me, so I think you're doing a good job.
Yeah. Thanks.
And of course, your music also brought you to Florida some months ago. So tell me about that
Yeah.
trip.
So I did like we went for a trip and I couldn't bring my guitar because like we were on the plane. And so I rented, oh no, I didn't rent a guitar. I used someone else's guitar, but I was going to rent one. And so I went to an open mic and I played there and I played with a few people and I definitely did some networking and there's a lot of cool people that I've met there. And the other night or not the other night, sorry. Like I think less than a year ago, I went to Virginia and I did the same thing and I met someone from Creed, which was really cool. And I met a lot of cool people. So I love like on trips just getting out there. Oh, also, sorry, in Florida, I met her name is Francesca. Francesca, sorry. And she's a really cool person. She plays a lot in Florida and I'm pretty sure she's really well known. And I met her and we talked for so long. She's so cool and we really like talked about like how it is being a musician and stuff like that, kind of just like connecting that way. And I think it's just amazing.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
Francesca's a mutual friend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
so
cool.
it was really cool that you guys got to meet.
It was amazing. I loved her gig. She's amazing. Like she did so well.
Oh yeah, she's incredible guitarist.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, so I'm guessing you guys met in Orlando, right? That's where she's based.
Orlando, yeah. We met at one of her gigs.
All right. Yeah. How was the weather there?
It was not bad. Like I think it rained only once, but I wanted to get more tanned, and I didn't end up getting too tanned. But it was pretty hot. It was decent on some of the days, but I wish it was more UV so I can get a little bit more tan.
Certainly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, were you did you know Francesca before you guys actually met?
Well, I always followed her and she followed me back too, and we always just like supported each other, like liking each other's posts and like I don't know where we found each other, I forgot, but I remember seeing a video of her and I was like really impressed by like her guitar skills and just her singing. And so I think it was on a girls group, like a women's group
Hmm.
that we found each other. And so I saw that she had a gig, and so that's why I went, and it was amazing, and we had like a really good time. We had a really good talk.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember like telling each of you that the other's coming or something like that. I told Francesca that you are coming, and I told you that, she's here in Orlando.
Oh yes, yes, you messaged me. Right.
Yeah. So I took some credit for bringing you guys together.
Yes. Sorry, I totally forgot. I think yes, you did message me and you said that.
Yeah,
But
but like I said, I'm glad it was a fruitful meeting.
oh, it was so incredible. I'm so happy that I met her.
So, do you guys plan to collaborate on a song at some point?
Probably, yeah. Like if I go back to like Orlando and I love like just Orlando in general and just Florida. So whenever I go back down there, she said that I could come jam with her and stuff like that. And I feel like that'd be really cool.
Mhm. And I'm
Yeah.
told that, Disney World is there too, so that goes with your Frozen Elsa theme.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Right. What impact do you hope that your music would have?
I hope it just honestly like helps people out, helps them understand that other people go through the same thing and so they're not alone. And as my brand is like empathy, self-love, and growth through the expressed through the love of music. Um, I hope that that helps other people. And that's all honestly all I want to do and just to give back because I feel like everyone deserves to be heard and also be inspired.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So,
Mhm.
have you heard from anyone who's listened to your song that, hey, your music's helped me a lot?
Yeah, actually, I have. I just met someone like I think 2 days ago that came up to me and was just like, I love your music and like this helped me so much. And it was a little girl. I think she was like around like 14 or 13 or so. And I love that she, um, she had a connection to the songs because obviously my songs right now I feel like are based on a little bit more of a younger crowd, but it could also be for an older crowd. But like Devotion was specifically about school and like the struggles of like being in school, and then like Human Like Me, like it just about just like knowing that everyone's like human even if you feel like you're lost. And then for Scream Out, like I believe like just it's the hardest part is probably elementary school and high school and just like middle school or whatever, because you don't really know who you are and it's hard to understand that it's okay to be who you are and also to be lost sometimes too. But sometimes you just need to go through the motions and you'll figure it out. And so I'm happy that those songs, like I've released those songs, even though sometimes I'm like, wow, I should probably redo them because I sound like very little. But I like that there's messages and people can gravitate to them. And I'm so happy that that 14-year-old that came up to me said that it gravitated to her. And I was just so happy.
Yeah, that's wonderful to hear.
Yeah.
And I hope your music has a bigger impact on people and that more people can, can say that your music's helped
Yeah.
them.
That'd be amazing. And honestly, like if I don't go big or whatever, like for like to like reach more people, like I'm just happy that I had the people that did get to, like that they feel the same way and have connected to it. But it's honestly up to fate, and I hope other people do hear it as well.
Certainly. Do
Mhm.
you have a better sense of who you are as a musician or as a person since either high school or since you started doing music?
I believe yes. It's been kind of rocky, honestly, since high school, because I feel like it's different because I felt comfortable in high school and I felt um like nothing would change, but also I was really lost in high school. I felt like I was super quiet and I didn't know how to express myself at all, but I did have friends and I that's all like that made me feel okay that I did have friends at least. But then I come out of high school and now it's a different world. It's a lot of change. And now I'm in Toronto. Now I'm figuring out that those people that were in high school, I I miss that like reassurance that they'll be there. But now like in college, it's kind of hard because like you don't know who people are anymore, and it's like it's hard for like the trust, I guess, and just for myself too, like to figure out who I am. And so I'm kind of having that little path of trying to figure that out, but I feel like music really grounds me. And I whenever I come back to music, that's when I know who I am. But outside of music, I'm trying to figure it out a little bit.
Yes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope you have a wonderful years of doing college.
Thank you.
Yeah. So where are you studying currently?
I'm studying marketing currently in Humber, and I'm doing I'm at Humber, but I'm doing university classes from Guelph.
Oh,
And so I'm just like staying, I guess I'm just staying at Humber. And so I'm doing marketing, kind of just like I wanted to do music, but I feel like I love going out and discovering instead of, I don't know how to explain it. I just don't want to lose that like interest of just doing music every day, but I want to find my own path of music and like figure it out, like by myself. And so even though it might be a rocky start or like just rocky in general, like just to figure out my music, but I want it to be so I figure it out instead of just learning it like like for a whole year. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do also have a lot of friends that are in music that do tell me about it, and so I'm happy that they can spread the knowledge. And yeah, I'm having a lot of fun in marketing. It's just I feel like I love talking to people now from music, and it's just like a great avenue. It's like also you can branch off to like different things. Like I've always wanted to start my own skincare, or I've always wanted to start my own makeup brand, like all that kind of stuff. And so it's like a great opportunity to like use that as a bunch of different tools.
certainly. Yeah. And I wish you luck with all these ventures.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm sure the quiet high school girl from Ottawa would be very surprised if, you tell her that you made a song called Scream Out.
Yeah. Actually, I made it in grade 11 and like I did not think I would have been releasing it, but I'm super happy.
Yeah. Okay. So to close this off, what does music mean to you?
Honestly, it means the world. I know that's so like blunt, but I don't think I could I don't think my existence could live without music. And it just brings people together. As I was saying, like it just like has so much purpose in life than what we realize. And I don't think I would trade that in for anything.
That's a wonderful answer. Thank you very
Thank you.
much, Isabel, for joining the show.
Thank you so much for having me.